did you hear that next season potentially in the battle pass?
It's Naruto.
Naruto.
Yeah, it's Naruto, but even more so, there's leaks of like full Naruto mythics. Like next season looks like it's got like Naruto in it, not just like Master Chief Halo's there, but nothing's actually in the game. Like, yeah, Hypex was talking about like mythic kunais and shit. Yeah.
No way, dude. Yeah. I recently stopped playing Fortnite. Like I just like quit it. Like I just don't.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just stopped playing it altogether. But I told my chat, I'm like, bro. I'm going to come back to buy the battle pass, all 100 levels of it, and then I'm gonna leave
just
again.
for Naruto. Yeah, just put on Naruto, just look at it in the lobby, and then leave. Yeah.
You know, obviously you got to be critical or whatnot of what you think, because that's your job. Like you make videos on the new changes, blah blah. There was a TikTok that Edgy posted to you the other day from your stream about you talking shit about the item shop.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, the item shop is crazy. It used to be an item shop, now it's a fucking item mall, right?
Yeah, it is.
But what's it called? It was a clip of like 30 seconds of you basically just talking shit about the item shop, about like, oh, look at this ad. I
didn't like that clip too much as well.
Yeah.
My TikTok guy posted that clip and I deleted it because I was like, that came across more bitchy than what I wanted
because
to.
In my head, it's
yeah.
like, who cares if it's an ad? If it's a good skin, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, see, that's why. So before I phrased that topic, that's why I didn't like that video, because that kind of did the rounds and people were talking about it. I had a big discussion where I don't care about ads or collaborations whatsoever, as long as you maintain, in my opinion, the same development of what we expect of the game. But all I'm seeing is collaborations are going up tenfold and the game is going down tenfold. So for me, clearly you don't have the manpower for both. So I only hate the ads in the sense that they're what I see stopping the game from progressing map wise. Like you added 3 trees this season and a couple drops, but you've done like 18 collaborations with the biggest companies in the world. Yeah, literally. And like the Ariana Grande event, right? Like I had a big stick with that, and a lot of people just thought I was being a bitch and just trying to complain. I was like, no, Ariana Grande had like 6 different fucking maps, like crazy design maps. It was insane. That is where the map changes from the last year or two went. I am fully convinced of that. That development is what. So for me, I don't hate Ariana Grande. The event was sick. If I had the event and I had my gameplay changes, I would have been like, well, fuck yeah, Ariana Grande. Like,
hire
whatever.
Somebody else. You have the money. You're making
it one
bags.
or the other. Yeah, so I'm seeing one or the other. So I'm hating on the collaboration side and ads of Fortnite, because clearly that is taking all your attention, or at least a good majority of it. Because the map changes, I did a video on this recently. I would argue that we've had maybe 5% of the level of content we've had in Chapter 1. I know COVID, I know the game's not popping like it used to, so I think it'd be fair to accept 50, 20%, but 5, like genuinely, like we are getting about 5% of the content we used to. That's not good enough for me, and I'm gonna keep saying that.
I think a new map would make me enjoy the game again.
Yeah, or just major map changes, which this season looks like it might have. Like genuinely, it looks like it might
change.
Oh, you want like Chapter 3?
You need a new map, bro.
Chapter 3 is coming, bro. I feel like every chapter they're probably gonna change it. You know what I mean? Like that.
I think Chapter 3 is coming as well. Like I was talking about this on stream yesterday. I'm actually talking about in a video tonight, but it's right now that they've done very deliberate wording in 3 separate places where they've said Chapter 2, Season 7, Season 8, and the season after Season 8. And that seems like such fucking weird wording. Like, why would you
season 9?
Yeah, they've done it 3 times now, which makes me think it's Chapter 3, Season 1. And everyone keeps saying that, oh, no, it's going to be 10 seasons because Chapter 1 was. Like, why? We had one chapter that was 10 seasons. Why would the second one have to be 10? Like, there was no reason. And then Donald Mustard said recently in an interview to describe the season, you know how they always ask him to describe the season? What did he say? He said it's the final reality. I'm like, for me, like, I don't know. There's the last reality.
Sorry,
the last
speaks
reality.
Alien, bro. He speaks more alien than Elon Musk. So it's like unfair.
He goes a bit,
They're probably friends, bro.
He's real cryptic. They're both robots.
You know, the problem that I had with all the ads, like the partnerships and shit, was that I really, dude. See, I'm a casual player. I liked the lore. You know, like the Chapter 1, Season 1 through 5 lore.
The stories were sick, like the mechs and stuff. Yeah.
Like like Kevin, the Cube, and then like all that shit, and then
that was cool,
dude. And then one season, all of a sudden, all of the lore just went away, and it went to a straight like Marvel ad.
Marvel, it was Marvel. Season 4, Marvel. Yeah.
The whole season was a Marvel ad. But I will say the caveat to that is also, once again, being a casual player, as much as I miss the lore and it making sense. The thing that brought me back to Fortnite after I like stopped playing it a little bit in the past was the skins. I'm not gonna lie, like Venom, one of my favorite characters, Master Chief, my favorite video game of all time, like all that shit, dude. Like Fortnite is a Super Smash Bros of fucking BRs, and that is so cool. That is so dope. You know what I'm saying? So like that shit brings me back, and like, dude, like when I buy the Naruto skin, I might run a few games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But see, what I've been arguing as well is like minimize, focus on what you want, and have it have real gameplay and cosmetic changes. Like Gotham, right? That was fucking sick. If you're
cool.
a Batman fan, not only could you be Batman, Gotham was different. It had different items. It felt really good. Like again, Stark season, you had Stark show up, but you had crazy mythics. You had the skins. It felt like they planned it out. Look at this most recent Rick and Morty one. There's fucking Rick and Morty, and they're in one little house, an IO house, but it's exactly like all the other ones, and they're just fucking there, and they don't have an item that's related to them at all. There's no like, you know what I mean? It just felt like they just did the cosmetics. So I'm good with the cosmetics for the most part. Like put them in the store, whatever. But if you really want them to bang or bring people back like they used to, make actual real gameplay map changes. Like you'd want to be like again, this is gonna fucking hit at you hard, Ed, when I was saying this on a video. Like imagine it is like a fucking Hidden Leaf POI, and you go and fight fucking the Hokage or whatever, and you get like a mythic. Like that would feel so much cooler than just I'm running around as Naruto. Yeah, and you don't want to alienate like people like Arab who like I don't know what the fuck's happening. But as long as it was fun, you would still enjoy it and you'd vibe with it. But it would just it hit that much harder for the people who care. But they're just doing too much for me. Like the Ariana Grande one was the worst for me because that just brought a bunch of people to come watch the event they literally guaranteed just exited Fortnite fucking instantly after. They didn't even play one pub match. Why are we catering to those people? Like again, it might make money. I'm sure you sold a bunch of Ariana Grande skins. Sick. Put that money back into the game and the rest of us will care. But you're not doing that. It seems like the money's getting pocketed and doing more collabs and nothing is getting into the game. Like it's just Fortnite right now looks like a cash cow until it dies, and that scares me. It makes me sad. I care about the game and I want it to last.
Dude, we're talking about how like, you know, games like Fortnite, they could have introduced like the ninja skin and like the other creator icon skins like way earlier when they were like on top peaking. But
they take so long.
What games do, and I've seen this before in other games, is when a game is new and it's succeeding astronomically, they will not support other creators until they're on a decline, and then that's when they call them the creators. Then that's when like, okay, now we need your audience.
They feel like they need you more. 100%.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's also like I've talked to a few people personally who are involved in the Icon series skin situation. I won't say who, just because again, I don't know if they're allowed to leak the information. It's a long process legally. It like they started the conversations when they were popping, like when it's just literally about a year and a half to get Icon going, like because they got to do all the legality of like, I'm sure there's some kind of revenue split between who gets it and stuff like that. Like me, Arab, you and String that we were talking about the whole bundles thing. Like bundles are just like a little bit of like here it is for you, and hopefully some people buy the skin and whatever. Icon series is like a different beast. Like that would be like 500 meetings of like proper back and forth.
Yeah, make sure the IPs are
it'd be insane. I don't know. That's like I'm keen for Fortnite, but it's definitely going in a weird way.